The title of this book is called Betty Bunny Didn't Do It. Betty Bunny was a handful. She knew this because one day she was jumping down in her brother Bill's room yelling, "Play with me, play with me." And Bill said, "Man, you're a handful." She knew that she was his favorite sister, so being a handful must be very, very good. Bill said he was too busy to play with her. Her brother Henry and sister Kate were too busy to play with her. So Betty Bunny decided to play by herself. There was no one to catch the ball. She threw it anyways, and it crashed into a lamp on the table. Oops. As Betty Bunny was carefully stuffing the broken lamp under the rug, her brother and sister came running down the stairs. "Betty Bunny, I can't believe you broke the lamp," said Henry. "Let me help you clean it up," said Kate. "Mom is going to kill you," said Bill. "Forget the lamp. Hide yourself under that rug." "I didn't do it," Betty Bunny said. "Then who did?" asked Bill. Betty Bunny thought about this question for a long time, and then she answered, "The Tooth Fairy." And Betty Bunny told her sisters and brother all about how the Tooth Fairy had flown into the room and thrown a big bag of baby teeth at the lamp, sending it crashing to the floor. Blaming someone else for something she had done was such a good idea. Betty Bunny didn't know why she hadn't thought of it before. "Betty Bunny," Henry said, "you're a big, fat liar." Betty Bunny ran into the kitchen screaming, "Mommy, Henry called me a liar." Betty Bunny's mother was busy making dinner. As Henry, Kate, and Bill rushed in, Henry said, "I didn't call her fat. I just said she was a big, fat liar." Henry told their mother about what Betty Bunny had broken the lamp and blamed the Tooth Fairy. Now Betty Bunny's mother was very upset. "Betty Bunny, did you break the lamp?" "No," said Betty Bunny. "Is that the honest truth?" asked her mother. "No," said Betty Bunny proudly. "It is an honest lie." "Betty Bunny, you never lied to me before," her mother said. "I know," Betty Bunny said. "It's new. Lying is not okay," her mother said. "Why would you do something like that?" Betty Bunny thought about this question for a long time, and then she answered, "The Tooth Fairy told me to." And Betty Bunny told her mother all about how the Tooth Fairy had flown into her room, and that if Betty Bunny didn't lie, she would throw a big bag of baby teeth at her. Her mother said she had heard enough of Betty Bunny's lying. She told Betty Bunny to go straight to her room. When their father got home, they would decide on a punishment. "You're going to punish the Tooth Fairy?" Betty Bunny asked hopefully. The mother shook her head and pointed up the stairs. As they headed upstairs, Henry said, "Maybe next time you won't do something bad." Kate said, "Maybe next time you'll tell the truth. We still love you." Bill said, "Maybe next time you'll hide under the rug." Betty Bunny stomped on the stairs and thought to herself, "Bill is very smart." And so she crawled under the rug to hide from anyone who might be deciding on punishments. She had wiggled her way almost to the corner of the rug when she heard a loud crash, so she wiggled back out to see what had happened. And there she saw a broken vase lying on the floor. Mother, Henry, and Kate came running to see what had made the crashing sound. "I didn't do it," said Betty Bunny, looking at the vase. "I was hiding under the rug." "Then who did it?" asked her mother. "The Tooth Fairy?" "Maybe," said Betty Bunny. "I didn't see." "You just never learn," said Henry. "You can tell us the truth." "I did it," said Bill, walking in carrying a dustpan and broom. Bill explained how Betty Bunny's ball was on the floor. He tried to toss it into a toy box, but instead missed and broke the vase. Mother told Bill she was very proud of him. Betty Bunny realized that saying you did something had made her mother proud. "I broke the lamp," Betty Bunny said quickly. She wanted her mother to be extra proud of her, so she told her about the time she drew the crayon on the wall and the time she ran on the carpet in muddy boots. She couldn't think of any more bad things, so she came up with some, and she made some up. At the time she ate 100 cookies before dinner, and the time she robbed a bank. Her mother told Betty Bunny that she was proud of Bill because he did something bad. She's proud of him for telling the truth. She explained that lying is the worst of all because when you lie, people start believing you, even when you do tell the truth. Like no one believed Betty Bunny when she said she didn't break the vase. That's right, I didn't believe you, said Henry. I didn't believe you either, said Kate. Well, I still don't believe you. And I know I did it, said Bill. Betty Bunny understood. I will never lie again, she promised. Her mother was proud of her and gave Betty Bunny a great big hug. And Betty Bunny was so proud of herself that when her father came home, she ran to him calling, Daddy, Daddy, I'm never going to lie again. Her father gave her a great big hug too. Betty Bunny wanted to show how well she could tell the truth, and she said to him, Daddy, you smell bad. First, her father told her he had just come home from the gym and he knew he needed a shower. Then he explained that telling the truth is good, but not if it hurts someone's feelings. Betty Bunny said she understood. Then her father nosed the lamp. He was not happy. What happened here? He demanded. Betty Bunny thought about this question for a long time, and then she answered, I can't tell you because it would hurt my feelings.